Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Two brothers have been sentenced for injuring a middle school security guard in a gang-related shooting. Thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We have continuing coverage on the global tech outage that not only affected businesses and casinos, but flights as well, causing many travelers to grow frustrated as their questions were left unanswered.
Nothing. I checked my app and I don't see anything either. No email nor nothing.
And you guys are from where?
Indiana.
And then you're going towards a flight towards where?
Oh, we came from LAX. Stopped at Las Vegas, and now we're trying to get back home.
The lady at the counter told me that there was nothing they could do for me from here to Tulum, that I'd have to figure it out in Dallas.
The CEO of cybersecurity company CrowdStrike, which has been linked to the outage, said on X that the company was dealing with a defect in an update for Microsoft Windows systems, saying, quote, "The issue has been identified, isolated, and a fix has been deployed. There was an issue with a Falcon content update for Windows hosts." Two siblings have been sentenced to prison for a shooting that left a school security guard injured last year. 21-year-old Adrian Rios and 19-year-old Jesse Rios will serve 7 to 18 years in prison. They pleaded guilty in May to attempted murder and illegally discharging a firearm. A stray bullet from the 2023 shooting hit a guard at Von Tobel Middle School in the Northeast Valley. Pahrump Justice of the Peace and former Las Vegas City Councilwoman Michele Fiore spoke out today after pleading not guilty to wire fraud and conspiracy charges. Federal prosecutors have accused Fiore of raising more than $70,000 in memory of an officer killed in the line of duty and then spending the money on herself during her time on the Las Vegas City Council. Federal prosecutors have accused Fiore of raising more than $70,000 in memory of an officer killed in the line of duty and then spending the money on herself during her time on the Las Vegas City Council. A U.S. magistrate judge did not set bail for Fiore and ordered her release on her own recognizance after she entered her plea to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 4 counts of wire fraud. Fiore gave a brief statement after her hearing.
This indictment is a direct attack on my character. I look forward to learning the specifics of the accusations against me and addressing these horrible allegations head on.
Fiore's trial is set for September 24th. Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We're expecting overnight lows in the high 80s going into the weekend. According to the National Weather Service, the excessive heat warning for the Las Vegas Valley went into effect this morning at 10 a.m. and is expected to last through Sunday night. Temperatures are expected to be closer to 115 degrees this weekend and between 110 and 115 for the rest of next week, with mostly sunny skies. In Health, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A new study points to the possibility that the daily choices people make can give them some control over their cancer risk. About 40% of new cancer cases among U.S. adults and nearly half of all cancer deaths are linked to lifestyle risk factors, including smoking, obesity, and alcohol. This is according to the study made by the American Cancer Society. Cigarette smoking was by far the leading risk factor, contributing to nearly 1 in 5 cancer cases and about a third of all cancer deaths. Excessive body weight was next, contributing to nearly 8% of cancer cases, followed by alcohol consumption, excessive sun exposure, and physical inactivity.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action with over 65 locations. There's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. College football fans and Rebel football fans alike rejoicing this week with the release of EA Sports College Football 25. The Rebels are rated 79 overall in the game, with each uniform combo for the season making an appearance inside of Allegiant Stadium, the Death Star's first appearance as the home for UNLV in a video game. Fans who bought a special edition of the game got it Monday on early access, while everyone else has to wait until Friday to access the new title.
Moving on to business, sidewalk vendors in North Las Vegas will need to follow new regulations after the City Council passed a new ordinance. Sidewalk vendors will have to pay a $150 license fee every year and obtain a health permit from Southern Nevada Health District. They are not allowed to operate in a residential area within 500 feet of a park, community center, farmer's market or special event, or within 150 feet of a food establishment or establishment with a non-gaming license. Potential penalties for violating the ordinance include a misdemeanor citation and having their license revoked.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders training camp begins next Tuesday, and second-year offensive lineman Thayer Munford is ready to solidify his role as the team's starting right tackle.
I'm keeping it cool, calm, and collected. No matter if I do bad, if I do good, it don't matter. I'm keep it even killed no matter what. Like, yes, I'm gonna have my moments, 100%, but same time, like, I know how I am. I know what I can do. I know what I can do for the organization. I know I can do for Raiders as well.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. College football season is fast approaching, with Week 0 set to kick off August 24th. The Heisman Trophy odds are wide open with 10 players, all quarterbacks, at 20-1 or less to win the award. Quinn Ewers of Texas and Georgia's Carson Beck are the 8-1 co-favorites at the Westgate Superbook to strike the Heisman pose. Oregon's Dylan Gabriel is the 9-1 third pick, and Alabama's Jalen Milroe is 12-1.
In lifestyle news, George the Duck's residency at the Mirage's famous volcano has now expired, but don't worry, he's found a new home. Many locals took to social media wanting to know what would happen to George since he can't fly. A spokesperson for the Mirage says Gilcrease Nature Sanctuary has stepped up to house George. The sanctuary's website says it doesn't take in or rehabilitate wildlife, including wild birds, and the sanctuary didn't respond to requests for comment. Still, the Nevada Department of Wildlife says it has worked with Gilcrease in the past and will make sure all laws are followed. Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. With the Mirage now closed, you may be wondering what's behind the guitar-shaped hotel tower that Hard Rock plans to build there. Jim Allen, the chairman of Hard Rock International and CEO of Seminole Gaming, says the guitar-shaped building will be 700 feet tall, filled with suites, and should be, quote, fairly legendary on the Las Vegas skyline. The company is using the same design as its Seminole Hard Rock in Florida, and Allen says it won't be branded, so no patents will be broken. He says, like other Hard Rock locations, it will include memorabilia from some of the most legendary rock artists and bands of our time, including some that grace the original Las Vegas Hard Rock Hotel. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday. You can also search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. We'll see you here Monday morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.